Whoa. What's up? It's Uncle Ricky. Hey, it's time for another episode. Let's talk about how it feels on a daily basis to have a group of people that are supposed to be running your country constantly do everything they can to raise them. And when I say them, just because you claim to be GOP, just because you claim to be MAGA, you got to understand that out of the 1/3 of the people that are basically Republican, that even the ones that are trying to take over from the wacko factory, the MAGA, the Matt Gaetz, the Marjorie Taylors, the Marsha Blackburns, the Gosars, it's all about them. It's all about them on a certain level, pandering. If they don't have the money already, they ensure their welfare by selling their souls to the ones that do have the money, by cooperating and ensuring that the ultra-rich get what they want, and the rest of us basically get reduced to the level of indentured servants, maybe. But even if you want to look at it as indentured servants, that is like, there's a set term of, slaving for somebody else. Even though you get a little bit of money, nothing else. If you get up, you go to work, you get a pittance, you get to eat, you get to go to home or whatever you call home, because it's not going to be like their house. And when the sun comes up, you get to do it all over again for them. But indentured servitude says that at the end of a certain period, you are free and you get to go do what you want to do. Wow. That sounds like retirement. And they don't even want you to retire now at an age where you can have half a chance of having a couple of days to do what you want to do. They don't even want you to enjoy the rewards of your work, because you paid into something called Social Security insurance the entire time that you work, as long as you worked legally. And that money went into a government fund, and at one time it was probably the most profitable program or government program or system operated by the United States government. And it still could be if both sides would stop fucking with it like it was the country's piggy bank every time they fucked up with our economy. Now, or started a war that, they wanted to finance into perpetuity because it benefited somebody, not the people that go there and die. And really, half the time it doesn't have anything to do with defending America or patriotism. It's certain people getting paid to use the United States military as the biggest security guard force in the world. Now, I'm not saying that Democrats are blameless. They got many, many problems. And I mean, some of the problems that exist or that are blasted or trumpeted or, held high by the Republican Party, like racism, this push for Christianity to be the national religion. It exists in the Democratic Party. There are dinosaurs in the Democratic Party that are out of time but in power. Eric Adams. His recent comments about concerning religion and prayer in school and blase. And Eric Adams is the mayor of probably one of the most diversified cities in the country. It may not be the most, but it is definitely up there. I mean, New York City, you can't walk down any block in New York City, in Manhattan, in Brooklyn, without seeing people of every race, every faith. You know, in the business district, that's just how it is. But yet and still, you got the mayor of the city blabbing out of his mouth, talking about, yeah, we need to bring prayer back. We need to bring back Christian ideals in our public schools. And your public schools are nowhere near all Christian, but you're not even acknowledging those other people. That's exactly how the other side, the GOP, does us. But this just shows that political parties are a concentration of ideas. It's not 100%, but there's radicals on both sides, and sometimes they are not radical in the direction that you think they are. They are radical in their beliefs, and they use one party or the other, whichever is easiest for them to take a foothold in, a la Donald Trump and the Republican Party. Eric Adams running as a Democrat because skin color makes a difference. You know, oh, a black mayor? Yeah, we down with that. And you don't even check out what his real background is, what his real beliefs are. And now he gonna make you pay for that shit. But that's just another matter. My thing is, what is the harm in letting people practice their own religion? We have religious terrorists because they want to put their whole religion over the whole country. We have domestic terrorism on the rise because you have Christian nationals that want to put Christianity as the cloak over all of the United States. You can't be an American unless you're a Christian. You can't be an American unless you're a Republican. You can't live here unless you're a Republican. Unless you vote like us, think like us, pray like us, you got to fucking go. If you can't pick up and move on your own, we will rig the law. We will rig the economy. We will put a target on your back. And then if you don't get the message to either act accordingly or take your dumb ass somewhere else, we will make it so we can kill you. If you think I'm lying, just look around. Look at the words that are coming out of the mouths of people like DeSantis. And we can't discount that as just DeSantis being the egomaniac tyrant that he wants to be, because there are too many people willing to get on board. They're talking about he is the next, he could be, if he would open his mouth and declare himself as candidate, Trump would be done. Now, as much as I hate Trump, yeah, I'm not even going to say dislike, because I got to be honest these days, I hate Trump. Why would DeSantis be any better? We got to understand, we're not fighting individuals. It's not about the individual. It's about what they represent. I mean, I don't like a lot of things that go on in this country, but as long as it's not hurting the country, as long as it's not stopping me from having my chance to be me, as long as it's not my chance to do what I need to do in this land of so-called freedom. As long as it's not preventing me from chasing the American dream legally, I don't give a fuck what you do. Do I worry about, will it, impact my children? Oh, hell yeah. Do I worry about, will it have an effect on me? Yes, I do. All that means is that I got to do a better job of impressing my morals, my beliefs on my offspring. I have to do a better job of paying attention to what's going on in the outside world, so that I can get in front of the boogeyman train that's coming down the track that's supposedly trying to consume my offspring. It's always been that way. You have to take responsibility for what goes on in your house, but you also have to do that in the understanding that this is a big-ass country, and everything that goes down in your house doesn't work in everybody else's house. And it doesn't mean that those people are evil. It doesn't mean that those people are ignorant. It doesn't mean that those people don't deserve to smell the goodness in this country. It just means they different. As long as they don't come out every day trying to hurt you, as long as they don't come out every day trying to take what you got, whether legally or illegally, let them be. Let them help keep this country going every day. The Republicans want to make America a fascist camp where Republicans are the rulers. You think I'm lying? Down in DeSantis' Florida, a state senator just actually put out a bill that if the bill passes, there will be no more Democratic Party. Of course, they didn't put it out in plain language so that, the world understands it. They played the race card. What the bill says that any party, any political party in Florida that at one time promoted slavery or the perpetuity of slavery, they cannot be allowed in Florida. And anybody that is registered under that party name, their voting status will automatically be changed to non-party affiliated. In other words, just like DeSantis wants to do with Black history, they want to do it with the Democratic Party. That's it for me for now. Y'all chew on that for a minute. Goodbye and peace out from Uncle Ricky.